We will make
Halo
great again.
Ah, yes. After waiting for what seems like an infinity, Halo Infinite is finally out. Since Halo is an extremely popular franchise, and if you know what an Xbox is, I'd fight a porcupine naked if you didn't know what Halo was. So I'm going to be going over the stuff that's new to the series. Starting with accessibility and menus, you can use the controller on PC, there is crossplay, you can play Halo Infinite on Xbox and PC. Here's the menu settings. Slow down if you want to read it.
Ho, ho, ho. What do you want for Christmas, young man?
I want more YouTube subscribers, Santa.
I'll put it on the list.
Halo Infinite's graphics are absolutely gorgeous, although I was a bit scared with how Craig the Brute looked. 343 brought it back, and looks how a AAA game should look, and the hardware requirements reflect that. The recommended specs are a bit steep with the card being a 2070 RTX, but you get what you pay for at least. I know, you're thinking, would you just hurry up and explain the gameplay already? Well, hold your hornets, because I'm about to. You can scan the area to see weapons and equipment through walls. You can drop weapons, which I believe is a function they put in specifically so you could drop the plasma pistol, because it's hot garbage and doesn't even disable vehicles anymore. You can sprint, crack a jabroni over the head, slide into your crush's DMs, spam grenades, use equipment, drive the hoopty, throw plasma batteries, and play some Grand Theft Halo. Took his ride, took his life, next is Wallet. Now the maps, there's 10 of them. My favorite of which is Fragmentation, which is a 12v12 big team battle map. This map reminds me a bit of Valhalla from back in the day. It is this super big map tucked away in the middle of some mountains. You got red side base and blue side base, where a bunch of shit spawns. You got the middle area, which is a bunch of rocks and hills with little crevices to go through, and this random ass hallway in the middle of it all. Best part of this map is the loot room. You need to slap your AI into this little podium thing, then stay in the area for 20 seconds. When the door opens, you get to go in and plunder that booty. Usually has a power weapon, some grenades, and some gadgets in there. Halo Infinite's sandbox is stacked, with 20 different weapons. A bunch of our old favorites making a return like the sniper rifle, for those sick 360 no-scopes that you have to do on bots because you suck too much to do it against actual players. There's a few new ones too. You got the Commando, which is what you would get if the assault rifle shot a load into the DMR and got it pregnant. The Bullfrog, which is like the old Halo shotgun, but automatic and deals less damage. The Pulse Carbine is like a plasma rifle, except it shoots in 3-round bursts and has homing shots. The Mangler is basically the Mauler from Halo 3, but at further range. Disrupt your enemy's HP bar with a disruptor. It deals damage over time with its shots and can disable a vehicle. Use the Stalker rifle to kill your enemies from afar if they have a restraining order against you. The Ravager shoots 3-round bursts of exploding plasma balls, and if you charge it up, shoots one big ass ball that leaves a damage area on the ground. The Skewer is basically a railgun, so if you like railing people, the Skewer is the gun for you. The Shock Rifle uses electricity to do the opposite of a defibrillator, it kills them. Bring back trauma you received when you played Dead Space for the first time at way too young of an age with the Heat Wave. You can swap between vertical fire for killing people, and horizontal for killing multiple people. And finally, the Cinder Shot. It's basically like a brute shot, but the projectiles follow your crosshair. Next is equipment. The Dynamo Grenade disables vehicles and fucks up shields. Throw litter on the ground to spawn a shield from it with the drop wall. The panels can be destroyed from either side to create firing windows. Channel your inner Peter Parker with the grappling hook to help you murder whatever was causing your spidey senses to tingle. You can grapple onto players. Vehicles. And grapple weapons to you. The Repulsor is the coolest and most unique gadget in my opinion. It lets you push back other players and some not hit scan projectiles. It's kinda hard to classify it because it stops the rocket launcher but not the skewer. Either that or our boomer ass reflexes couldn't do it, cause that thing is
Fast as fuck, boy.
And vehicles aren't safe from being repulsed either, and you can aim down to bounce yourself up. And finally, the Threat Detector. It gives you wall hacks. There's one new vehicle in the game called the Wasp. It functions like a Hornet, but less angry. It's got pew pew mode and boom boom mode. Customization. You could dress your Spartan up like a 1,000-pound Psycho Killer Barbie doll with lots of armor options. I mean, if you're gonna kill a Muckalooka, you might as well do it looking fresh, right?
Dead ass G.
Customize the whip so your baby moms will take you back. put shit on your gun, customize your AI, and give yourself a prosthetic. You can change your Spartan ID, which is like your logo and service tag. The Battle Pass is a little fucked. It's $10. You need it if you want to unlock any cosmetics from just playing. And that shit levels slower than a 6-year-old puts on their shoes when you're in a hurry. This is the progress I got from playing just one game, at level 1.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
The alternative is just buying cosmetics, but fuck that. Here are all the game modes. You can queue for quick play, which is a random 4v4 game mode, bot boot camp where you can practice, big team battle, which is random game modes but 12v12, fiesta, which is like Team Slayer but with random weapons, free for all Slayer, tactical Slayer, which is just a fancy way of saying SWAT, Team Slayer, and ranked arena where sweat drips by the gallon, and you're judged by the MMR gods on your performance. The new ones are Big Team Stockpile and Total Control. In Stockpile, you gotta pick up these power seeds, plant them in your base to grow a lead. A team scores when they get 5 seeds. First to 3 points wins. Total Control is like Domination from COD, except your team needs to control all 3 points in order to score a point. The game was released without being able to filter what game modes you want to play, so the only way to play the game mode you want to play is to shove a horseshoe up your ass and hope. Of course, you can create a custom game to fuck around with your boys. Here's all the custom game settings. Pause or slow down if you want to read them. To recap, Halo has indeed been made great again. Big Team Battle is filled with action-packed moments that feel like they could be in a movie scene. Like, look at this. We're driving around in our mongoose, there's gunfire going off everywhere. We get to this ledge, some dude gets splattered, his body goes flying, fucking thing shoots down rockets at us like it's action-packed. The gameplay feels smooth, the equipment can be used in a wide variety of ways depending on the situation. The art style feels more Halo-y, and the game looks great. The new weapons are unique and creative, but we still can't dual wield weapons. Just bring it back already. Vehicles handle well, but only one new one is kind of a letdown. But it's 2022, and they could think about adding new ones. The new game modes are fun and refreshing, but the biggest gripe I have with the game is how slow the Battle Pass takes to gain progress. Hopefully next season's Battle Pass will level a little quicker, and they're just using this season to kind of delay our progress so they have time to figure out what they want to do with the game before everyone unlocks everything and gets bored. On our patented 0 to 1 scale, we rate this game a 0.85 out of 1. If you enjoy our stupid ass videos, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you hate them, go ahead and share them and talk shit about us, because any press is good press. Good night, and please remember to clean the lint out of your dryer vent.